Alright, so we're going to data mine previous short sales and foreclosures. You go to the search tab, you do a quick search. We use the residential search, and we're looking for solds, so closed, and then we're going to select the year that you want to do it. So anytime between 2008 and 2012 is probably a really good time. So I'm going to enter in January 1st of 2009 to December 30th of 2009. And it's going to show us all the solds from 2009. Now we are going to select the area. So I want James Island for this example. So now we're looking at all the solds on James Island. I don't want anything that's less than $150,000 because this way we can target a specific price point, or in this example I'll do 100 because home values have increased a lot. So nothing less than $100,000. We come down here to the additional fields and we're going to put in lender. As soon as that pops up, we can select lender owned. Also short sale, and we can use under the special potential short sale. And by selecting both of these, now we're only looking at short sales that happened in James Island back in 2009 that were over 100,000, and we have 41 results. So if we look at these 41 houses, we now know all the short sales and foreclosures that were sold. The next step is to check and see one by one. You just start on the top of your list and work your way down, and you're going to hit the detail button and check if it's been resold. So use the history tab and see if it's been resold. This one was relisted and just canceled, but look, they bought it for $140,000, attempted to relist it for $237,000. That's a really good opportunity. Another example to know if it's been resold, we'll just try this one here. We use the history tab. It was closed in 2009. It has not been resold since it sold in 2009. So this person's likely very equitable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look up this specific address. So we need to use Cole Realty.
Is that Mojo you're looking up in?
Cole Realty.
Cole Realty. So we go back to our list.
You wouldn't look that up in tax records?
No, so we have the address here.
Oh, you don't have the
and
name.
We're going to put this address into Cole Realty. So 754 Joe Rivers Road. So we come to Cole Realty and we enter in 754 Joe Rivers, and we run that search, and we found 2 phone numbers. So now we're going to verify against the tax records if one of those names is correct. So the current name is Ringwald Nichols, and it's not here. So one thing you can do is Lee Marlowe and Christopher Eastwood. We can look down here and we can see who owned it before them. The last resource we can check is PeopleSmart, and we take the address and we put it in. So 754 Joe Rivers Road, 754 Joe Rivers Road, Charleston, SC, and we have a Ringwall, and in the tax records we're looking for Ringwall. So we've got a match here, so we select this one and we try this phone number. Now we can switch any area. If we just come back here, I'm in 2009, to now find out the same information for John's Island. We just select John's Island, And now we're using the same parameters to find foreclosures and short sales only on Johns Island, and we'll see how many results pop up. There was 12 in 2009. We can search somewhere that might have more. Let's check out Mount Pleasant. 57 in Mount Pleasant.
The idea here is that they bought low and are likely sitting on a ton of equity, even if they didn't buy it as an investment.
Yeah, they're sitting
on a ton of equity.
If it hasn't been resold, the home value has increased significantly.
Okay.
So not only can we just change the area like that, but if we wanted to just knock out all of James Island between then and now, all we do is we come up here and we change the year. And now I have the same exact parameters.
Couldn't you do one search, 2008 all the way through
You could.
2012? And
You
just
could.
get a lot of them, right?
You could, yeah. It's just a little easier to organize year by year.
Okay. And then ultimately, how do you put this into?
So after you do the research and find if the number is correct, then you add that address and phone number after you've tried calling the number.
All right, so it may be worth like getting like a handwritten paper thing that you see here, just on a list somewhere. Call it, verify it, and then put it in Mojo.
I'm just doing it one by one. So like right now, we'll call Joe Nichols, and if he answers, or if I confirm that this phone number goes to his voicemail, I'm going to add him to Mojo with a future follow-up call.
All right, and you just do it kind of real time as you go, so you don't make a lot of calls.